Hello, 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 Scorpio. This is Najala from the Unseen Bridge, and I am here to do a reading for the water sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, let me put on my protection cream on my hands. Let me put my protection cream on, guys. Let me put on my cleansing spray. If you want to know about my products, hit me up on the inbox, theunseenbridge@gmail.com, or leave a comment down in the comments. This is my protection cream, my cleansing spray. Over here, I have my house cleansing spray. I spray it all around in the up portions of my house, up in the air. It cleans away any negative spirits. See, I have prosperity body spray. Those body sprays also come with body washes and cleansings. I also have spiritual baths to remove any negative energies, entities, anything anyone has sent your way. I have spell candles as well, enhancing intuition, blockage removal, protections, spell breaker, reversible, a host of spell candles as well as items in order to help you raise your vibes. The songs that I am getting, guys, for you are I'm not sure if this is Bill Weathers, whatever, however you say his name, but it's Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. That song. Luther, don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? And the part that sticks out from that song to me is when he says, loneliness is such a sad thing. That, and I also hear a house is not a home. And I also hear this saying, something my grandmother would say, you ain't gonna be happy till you sad. You ain't gonna be happy till you sad. So I'm gonna tell you the decks that I'm using. I am using my Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunne. I love this deck. That is this one here. I am clarifying with my original Rider-Waite. That's this deck. I am going to pull an oracle from Oracle of the Seven Energies. Beautiful deck, guys. Beautiful energy from this deck. Beautiful illustration. I love this deck. I love the feeling that I get from reading from this deck. That's this one. And I'm also going to pull an oracle from, Oracle of the Seven Energies is by Colette Baron-Reid. And I'm also going to pull an oracle from Earth Magic by Stephen D. Farmer. Earth Magic is a beautiful deck as well, and that's this deck here. All of my decks are already pre-shuffled, guys. Let's get it going. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. 1 2 1. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and I welcome you here now. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places, now and forever. Only those who are invited are those that are welcome. Please, I ask that you guide me to the correct answers and give me the correct definition for each card for the energy of Scorpio. Let's get it going, guys. Past energy for Scorpio, please. The Ace of Swords. Past energy for Scorpio. The Two of Cups. Past energy for Scorpio. This card jumped out. The Nine of Swords, baby. Ace of Swords. Two of Cups. Nine of Swords. Ace of Swords. Two of Cups. Nine of Swords. Ace of Swords talks about success. Two of Cups talks about partnerships. And then you got that Nine of Swords talking about anxiety. This is an interesting combination, guys. This is a really interesting combination. Because the Ace of Swords is the truth, pure thought and conception, clear-cut answers, illuminating the answers through logic, justice, words, intellectual inspiration. Right? At the start of all things, you see that sharp knife? You see that sharp sword? Beautiful sword in the Ace of Swords. At the start of all things, it was you see the first sharp intake of breath, and then that cry of a newborn child. They take a deep breath and then they cry. It's a sharp breath, like, and then they cry. See? From the clouds of unknowing, this sword, it pierces through the light, and it puts truth into life. It's not a sword. This sword is not a sword wielded in war. This is a sword right here wielded in peace. Victory. Right? Two of Cups. You see those people, they so happy together. I love seeing people like this. I love seeing people in love, y'all. I do. I love to see people in love. I'm never hating on it. I'm never wishing that anything bad happens to it. I love seeing people in love. You see those two people right there on that Two of Cups? They in love. Sharing love and union, found with another person. All kinds of love. Even platonic love. Healing emotions. Seeing yourself as somebody else, those soulmates, right? Right? Some of the pieces that got shattered in the beginning was they became the sea, some became fire, some became the trees, some became souls. When two people fall in love, that's their spark of the divine. Seeing the other spark and knowing it. Right? And their relationship unites two people of the divine. It's so beautiful. You have this successful union here. You see this? Beautiful, successful union. And then the next thing you know, now this is past energy. And the next thing you know, you got this Nine of Swords. Anxiety. Insomnia, worry, fret, worrying about what's going to happen, worrying about what's going to come of this, worrying about where are we going, what's going to happen with us, what are we doing, right? Nine of Swords. It talks about mental health issues like anxiety, insomnia, nightmares, worry, sleep deprivation, feeling guilty, making a mountain out of molehill. And your health might be affected by this anxiety too. Like you might have that same nightmare every night where you falling into a pit of blackness and cold, like you never gonna reach the bottom. So this takes me to that song that I heard. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Right? A house is not a home when there's no one there. You see that? This is your past energy, Scorpio. You had that beautiful, loving relationship, and for some kind of reason, whatever happened, it was shattered. And that's something to be worried about. Right? Present energy for Scorpio. Present energy for Scorpio. Present energy for Scorpio. Scorpio present energy spirit, we have the World card, but it was in the reverse. The World card in the reverse. Present energy for Scorpio, the Prince of Wands and the Magician. Well, in this deck it's called the Alchemist, but it's it's still the Magician, right? Okay, we got the World card in the reverse, the Prince of Wands. It's telling me to shuffle, and the Magician. The World card in the reverse. The Prince of Wands. The Magician. The World card speaks of success and completion. The World card speaks of success and completion. But in the reverse, it's like you ready to move on, but you feel blocked, or you don't feel you are deserving of this success. Hanging on to one ambition that is running away from you. It's time for you to redefine what you want and what you expect. You may feel overshined by somebody else's light, but overall here, these negatives are minor. You'll get what you deserve. It may just take a little bit longer to become obvious. Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands, we know the general meaning, because I have mentioned before in other readings that cards, they have a general meaning, but when you're talking about certain people and their energies, they also have specific meanings for specific situations. It's not always the same meaning with every card. Prince of Wands is a thrill seeker, mischievous. He has a firecracker personality. He's taking risks. He's chasing adventure. He's seeking sexual stimulations. He's searching for fame. A jack of all trades. He always got some adventure. He always following some passion. Right? This Prince of Wands here, this same man in his Two of Cups. Right? If you 18 or under, if you under 18, get out of here. This Prince of Wands here, he don't know how to keep his dick in his pants. I don't care how much he loving her. He don't know how to keep it in his pants. He don't know. He's young and adventurous. He might not even be young in age. He's young and like he's very, he has a lot of spark. He's young at heart. And this is what causes this Nine of Swords here. Him sticking his dick everywhere. This is what brings this Nine of Swords in that past energy. Because, I mean, y'all have so much love. What are you doing? Why are you going around messing with somebody else? And he's realizing this. He's realizing that he done fucked up with this Magician. Okay? Action. Ambition, manifesting. The Magician likes to manifest, honey. The Magician likes to make shit come true. Communicating, expressing his love, expressing his desires. Right? An entrepreneur, and he's broadening his horizons, meaning he's broadening his way of viewing things. He's broadening his way of viewing things, which is what this world in reverse calls for. It calls for you to broaden your way of viewing things so you can get what it is that you want. So you can turn this world card back this way, right? So you got that past energy where you had that pretty beautiful love, that birthing love right here. This, like I said, in this Ace of Swords, this is not a sword of war. This is not a sword of fighting. This is a sword of peace. Peace and serenity and happiness. And this look like here, these people on here remind me of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. And then next thing you know, here come that snake. Here come that snake enticing them to do bullshit. Here come that snake enticing them to do bullshit. And then this is what it leads to. That anxiety, that nightmare, that waking up in the night, that worrying, that feeling of loss and guilt and shame. Just like they had when they ate that apple and they realized that they were naked. They were guilty and shameful, and then they were trying to explain, we feel bad. They putting leaves and stuff on them. Well, you ain't even supposed to feel bad because you ain't supposed to know you naked because you weren't supposed to eat that apple. Right? Go back to you ain't gonna be happy till you sad. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Future energy for Scorpio. Future energy for you, Scorpio. Future energy for Scorpio, please. Future energy for Scorpio. Justice. Justice. The justice speaks of things going in your favor. Future energy for Scorpio, ruling in your favor, baby. Manifesting that, right? Manifesting that balance. And you see right here in this Justice card, you see this sword that she's holding? It reminds me of that sword right here in that Ace of Swords. That's a sword of peace. That's not a sword of war that she's holding in her hand in that Justice card. That's a sword of peace. That's a sword of coming to a common ground. That's a sword of coming to balance. That's a sword of saying, all right, I give, you give. Let's meet in the halfway in the middle. Let's get some ideas going on as to how we going to fix this. Let's get back to where we were. It's like Luther said, a house is not a home, honey. When there's no one there to hold you tight. Future energy. The Hierophant. The Hierophant, baby. Unity. Marriage. And you got the World, the Magician, the Justice, and the Hierophant, Scorpio. You got divine working on this partnership. Divine intervention, divine timing. You know, divine timing, because you got all of these major arcana in this spread. Future energy for Scorpio. Future energy for Scorpio, please. Future energy for Scorpio. Future energy for Scorpio. The Princess of Pentacles. And let me tell you something about the Princess of Pentacles, because this card has come out in a few of my readings, and I always say that the Princess of Pentacles reminds me, this Princess of Pentacles to me is the onset of the Empress, because you know, you sleep, like I say all the time, people sleep on the Princess of Pentacles. And I'm going to tell you why, right? I'm going to tell you why they sleep on the Princess of Pentacles. Because she's the lowest of the low. She's just the princess. She ain't the queen. She ain't the empress. She's the Princess of Pentacles, right? The Princess of Pentacles is the youngest of the young. She's the lowest of the low, made up the dirt. But don't pass her over, because in her lowness, she contains the complete potential for the highest things in the universe. She's the fertile earth that's always beneath us, but it houses the seeds. You got earth beneath you, dirt beneath you, but that's where you plant your seeds at. She's the rising of the sun, born new, bursting forth and offering it. offering a gift. Look in her hand. She got a gift. She got a gift of a pinnacle. Look at all of those mountains back there on that behind that Princess of Pentacles. I'm sorry, behind. And mountains usually are snow-capped. You know, these mountains are covered with nothing but grass and shining light, brightness, somewhere to run and just play and just have a good time. It's a beautiful thing. I love to go from the first card to the last card. The Ace of Swords, beautiful beginnings. The sword is not for fighting. It's a sword of happiness, a sword of peace, a sword of surrender, a sword of calm, a sword of, you know, we are not fighting. And then you come to this Princess of Pentacles at the end. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, Scorpio, because you went through some stuff, right? You went through some stuff. You did. You went through some crap in your marriage, your relationship, whatever it was that you were going through. Scorpio man, you was doing your thing, doing sneaky stuff like we know some of you men do. Right? We know how it go. And some of you women too. Don't even get it twisted. Don't be acting like y'all don't be doing stuff, because y'all do stuff too. Alright? But then you end up coming to justice. You end up coming to justice. Justice is balance, weighing things up, equilibrium, morality, law and order. For every action there's a reaction. For every cause there's an effect. Right? And justice, she stands at the center of all consequences. Good consequences and bad ones. She don't judge, nor do she give value over one thing to another. She simply calculates what the universe has for her to calculate, and that's it. Calculation and calibration. You got that, and then you come to the Hierophant, baby. You come to the Hierophant. You know what the Hierophant is talking about: marriage and union. That's what the Hierophant speaks of. The Hierophant speaks of traditional relations. The Hierophant speaks of spiritual authority, divine intervention, revelation, knowledge, a teacher, history and learning from the past, learning from the experience of others, learning from this past, learning from this mess here, learning from doing this, manifesting goodness back in, learning how to do what it is that you need to do and look at things in a different way in order to turn this upside down world card into the right way. Balancing it out. Knowing that your marriage is more sacred than running around here acting like this here Prince of Wands. Right? And getting back to the root of things. Right back to the Princess of Pentacles. That's beautiful, Scorpio. Y'all have... Oh, let me clarify. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. For Scorpio's past energy. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Scorpio past energy. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords for Scorpio past energy, Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Swords for Scorpio past energy, Spirit. Ace of Swords came with the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Right? You was running around here thinking you had options. But see, the thing about this here, right? With this 7 of Cups, where people like to take this card and say, this person thought they had options. They was juggling you. They were doing this, doing this. But this is a person coming to their intellect with those options. They're using the proper discernment, and they're using those options and learning to make decisions wisely. They see that there's other stuff out there, but they see what it is that's good for them. They know. This Eight of Swords is somebody being trapped in their own mind about something. This is putting yourself in mental anguish, self-imposed imprisonment. And that's what happened when you put yourself in this self-imposed imprisonment, when you ran around out here doing what you was doing out here, Scorpio. 2 of Cups, please. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, please. You ain't gonna be happy till you sad, right? 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, and that comes back in my mind again, because you see this 9 of Swords. You see this 9 of Swords. You see this 8 of Swords and this 7 of Cups. Like you got a whole bunch of options. Like somebody out there compare to your queen or your princess. Like somebody comparing to this woman that you got right here. You thought it. You thought it. 2 of Cups, please. Spirit for Scorpio. Fast energy. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles with that 2 of Cups. Handing you that gift from the sky, from divine. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that Ace of Pentacles, baby. Handing you this gift from out of the sky. That's divine giving you that. That's money, success. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, baby. Clarify this 9 of Swords in Scorpio's past energy. Justice. You got justice up here in your past energy and justice down here in your future energy. Because guess what? Justice, divine had to come in and step in and help you use your discernment. Give you the right choices to make. Show you the way. Show you what you were supposed to do. Let you know that you ain't going to be happy till you sad. See, sadness, sometimes out of sadness comes joy, because you can get sad about some foolish decision that you done made, and you realize what it is quick that you need to do in order to get back to where it was that you were supposed to be. That's why that came to my mind before I even picked any card. You ain't gonna be happy till you sad. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't none of this sunshine if she gone. The World in reverse for Scorpio's present energy. The card's jumping out. The Fool. The Fool. The Fool is taking risks. And that's what you was getting ready to do over here with this Prince of Wands. The Fool is taking risks. This Fool takes risks. Calculated risks. But the journey with this Fool is not without danger, honey. They feeling young again. It's like they want to start over, like this old Prince of Wands, feeling young at heart. You want to run off. That's why you got the World in reverse. You got this Fool because you was running around here. You had to look at things in a different way. You took that leap, ran on out there, but you ran back, didn't you? Prince of Wands, present Scorpio energy, Prince of Wands. The Page of Cups. Look at you. Look at you. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. What did you do when you took yourself on out there? You found out, didn't you? All that fun and socializing and all of that kind of foolishness you was doing here. This is what you was doing here. Page of Cups and Prince of Wands look like that same old person. Taking them silly risks for no reason. Doing stuff he ain't got no business doing. Right? But he quickly got reeled back in. Don't even worry about it, honey. Page of Wands is that one that realized that he ain't happy. So he was sad. He realized how happy he was when he became sad. The Alchemist, which is also the Magician. Present energy for Scorpio. Alchemist, please. Scorpio present energy. Alchemist. Present energy for Scorpio. The Alchemist. The Magician. Clarified by the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Right? Ten of Pentacles is good marriage, good business. That's Ten of Pentacles upright. Right? That's Ten of Pentacles upright. A nice marriage, a good business, you growing that money, all that stuff. But when you got that Ten of Pentacles in reverse, that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse there, that's when you're talking about communication problems in your families. As you know, children and parents disagreeing. Contention over issues. Conflict over property and money. Attitudes towards finances, that might be the heart of the problem. Right? An issue with status. Blocking freedom of expression. Money and property issues in your relationship. The demands of family is getting in the way of love. Ambition takes over. Personal life coming second, right? You got this Magician here with this. Excuse me, guys. You got this Magician here with this. This Magician is manifesting everything back in. Okay? Wanting to change that and put that right back where it was. Putting that life back into perspective. Future energy, the Justice card with Scorpio. Future energy, the Justice with Scorpio. Sorry guys about the phone. Future energy, Justice. Scorpio's future energy, Justice. Clarify the Justice, please, Spirit. It's too many cards, guys. The Justice, future energy, Scorpio Justice, Scorpio future energy Justice. That's the whole deck. Come on, y'all. Scorpio future energy, the Justice, Scorpio future, Scorpio future Justice. Scorpio future Justice. Now y'all don't want to give me none. Future energy, Scorpio. Justice card. Future energy, Scorpio Justice. Justice card with the Scorpio future energy. They telling me no. That's the story right there. The last row is this. The last row is what it is. The Justice came in and balanced it out, put this marriage back together and brought it back anew. Brought all of the newness back to this marriage. Brought you out of this Eight of Swords energy and this Seven of Cups, feeling like you got all of these options, and brought you back to this Ace of Swords, this sword of peace, this sword of happiness, this sword of kindness. This Justice, this Hierophant, and this Queen, and this, I'm calling this Princess of Pentacles a Queen of Pentacles because that's who she's growing up to be. Brought you back to this Ace of Pentacles and put this back in your hands. Brought this love back. You got the Justice again to bring you up out of this Nine of Swords energy. Right? You got the Justice, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles. We're not calling her the princess, the queen. This fool. You took that leap. You ran on out there. You was the Page of Cups. You had your fun. You did your foolishness. You was the Prince of Wands, running around, sticking it everywhere, or opening it up for everything, whatever one to choose. You know, take it how it resonates. You had to find a new way of looking at things with this World card in reverse. Your money got messed up because there was some fighting and arguing and all that stuff going on in the home. But you went and you manifested this. Listen, y'all manifested this union back to the way it is. And now y'all able to appreciate each other better. You all are able to appreciate one another, and you know what you got. Ain't gonna be happy till you sad. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Turn this house into a home, right? Beautiful, 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 Scorpio. I'm so happy to do a reading like this because, you know, some of the readings have so many different things going on. I'm going to pull these oracles, guys. This is my selenite wand. This is for protection. Beautiful, beautiful crystal. I'm going to pull an oracle from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. One card from Oracle of the Seven Energies, please, for Scorpio and what's going on in their life. One card for Oracle of the Seven Energies. Guys, I like to pull jumpers. I don't like to shuffle and then pull because I feel like that's my energy. That's not the energy of who I'm reading for, which is Scorpio, and I'm not Scorpio. One card from Oracle of the Seven. There you go. You gave us two. We have Time Machine. I don't know if you can see that card without the glare. Time Machine is number 3 in this deck. Beautiful card. Oh my goodness. Time Machine. Right? Time Machine. Number 3 in this deck. Oh my goodness. Time Machine comes from the energy of Earth. It's an Earth energy. Money, family, survival, primal instinct, security, stability, the material world. Right? Time Machine. Wow, and it's so amazing that it would come from the Earth energy. Time Machine is inherited patterns, conditioning, lessons already learned, cellular memory, honoring the past without being trapped there. I'm going to read to you what it says. We rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our families, our culture, and the world around us to construct the map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, we build on those old foundations, repair them when we can, or tear them down to begin again. The best and most powerful traits and experiences of your ancestors are yours to integrate into your life so you don't have to revisit their hardships to rectify their mistakes. You have a magical map with which to navigate your current circumstances. Look to the past for answers now. Ask yourself, in this situation, what can I learn from those who came before me? What traits can I emulate in order to move through this challenge with wisdom? How can I build on what I already know and integrate this understanding? What might I do differently? Sometimes you walk blindly into traps set in the past. Perhaps you couldn't see that you were repeating a pattern until you were well in it. The best course of action here is to rest, practice self-compassion, and make a conscious choice to do something differently next time. Clarity will come. Yes, things can be awkward and uncomfortable as old hurts are revealed and new solutions are attempted. The time is ripe for change, so keep going. One day you'll remember how your beautiful new story was just around the corner. You see that? If this don't resonate to that story, to those cards that were pulled for Scorpio about how you, number 33, ears wide open. Number 33, ears wide open, baby. Number 33, ears wide open. Ears wide open. Deep listening as a gift we give to others. Understanding someone else's needs. Showing focused attention. Tuning into another and letting go of the ego's need to be heard. That's all I need to say about this card. That's all I need to say about this because it resonates so much with this story. We're going to pull this oracle from Earth Magic. 1, 2, 3. That come out. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. The card that came out was Dance, Celebration. Dance, Celebration came out. You see this card? Dance, Celebration. Right? And I'm going to tell you exactly what this card, what this says about this card. It says, the sacredness of any celebration is dependent upon the quality of spirit that is present. The quality of spirit is greater to the degree that you are fully present, with minimal inhibitions about expressing your joy and happiness through physical movement. Focus on what you want to celebrate. Put on some music and dance, whether slow or fast. Sing a song while you do so. Make one up about what you most have to celebrate. God's wish is for everyone to enjoy their time on earth, and part of that wish is to celebrate your capacity to be joyous and express it through your body, whether in private with a small group of friends or a large communal gathering. Let music, song, and dance be a part of your sacred ceremony, regardless of what you're celebrating. For truly, any celebration is sacred. I want to thank you guys. I thank you so much, Scorpio, and any cross watchers or anyone who may just even have Scorpio on your chart, or just you were just led to this reading. I thank you for visiting my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please leave comments. Please don't curse me in the comments because this reading did not resonate with you. We have millions of people on the earth, and every person, every Scorpio is not going to be going through the same thing at every time, every day, all the time. I love you guys and I appreciate you, and I hope that we continue to be a family. Until next time, bye bye.